Times are strange, aren't they? So, if you remember from my back to school video at the start of August, I predicted, quite confidently, that school would only be open for, at most, maybe a month or two before things shut down again. In fact, I was so confident in this that I started a series on TikTok where I would duet every day until school shut down again until I got shadow banned and therefore stopped making the series. And my friends and I would always ask each other randomly in class, like, how much longer do you think it'll be before school shuts down?
Shut up! If you guys like online learning so much, why don't you just go? It's optional. We don't want to go online, we just think it's an inevitability. Shut up, you economy-destroying commie!
And I thought for sure that once we got our first case in the start of September that would be it. But it wasn't. And we just kept going. And for about a month and a half after that, things were fine. I honestly began to think, I might actually pull this off. Despite everything I gave the school crap for, they might have actually done a better job than I thought they had. Also, you know how I complained about half days in the original video? I also take that back. I grew to love half days. Ever since we gone back to full days, I haven't really noticed the homework percentage gone up. So that's actually another thing. Why do we have to go to school for 7 hours a day when we can learn the same amount in half that time? But that's not what this video is about. Maybe I'll make a part 3 to things I hate about school, I don't know. Honestly, things were great for a while. I still got to see my friends and I didn't have to deal with sitting and listening to a teacher talk for 7 hours. Just 4. However, in the middle of October, my school got its second case, followed a day later by its third. And how did the school respond to this sudden rise in cases? Why, go back to full day suddenly, of course. I was very quick to express my concerns with this. I even brought it up in math class, like my math teacher can somehow change the school board's decision. And from that point on, it became a weekly occurrence to get an email saying someone got it. You'd be in class and check your email and then suddenly you'd just be like, oh dang, someone else got it. And then you go back and do your work. And my school was really bad at choosing to quarantine when someone got it, by the way. For instance, in my freshman class, there was a set of twins. And when we got our second case, they were quarantined. And by that I mean one of them. One of them was quarantined. Even though they both lived together. Because apparently it doesn't translate from sibling to sibling or anything. It only translates to people who are simply friends. That logic makes total sense and isn't completely stupid. And the cases kept rising. And so did they nationwide. In fact, they still are really badly at the time I'm writing this. And I guess after a while, it just got too much. Because out of nowhere, on Friday the 13th, remember that, me and my friends were eating at lunch, which, by the way, that definitely isn't safe as well due to everyone having their masks off during lunch to eat. Anyways, we were talking as usual, and then out of nowhere, the female student behind AJ screams, they're closing school for online learning! What? Yes, all the way till January!
Let's go, boys!
This is great! You already know what I gotta pull up.
Don't tell me it is what I think it is.
Mixed with good feelings and bad feelings. On one hand, we're going back to half days now because of being online. But the bad thing is, I don't get to see my friends every day. But I still celebrated. And then, the end of the day arrived. And when those end announcements came on, it felt like a movie in a way. May I have your attention, please? All students and staff, we want to thank you guys for these past few months and all for your positivity. But not in cases. Starting Monday, we will begin Virtual Academy and will not be returning until January 19th. At this time, all sports are canceled. Kids in band need to go to the band room to collect their instruments at this time. And the gymnasium is currently closed. We understand that this transition will be a lot for a lot of you, and that's okay. However, we must do what's necessary to keep our students and staff safe. Then why are you guys only now just caring? Doesn't seem like you guys really care. Shut up, kid. We can still give you online detention. Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, and Happy New Year. And then we disbanded.
School is shutting down again!
We must disband. For now. The coach will be bounced.
See ya, brothers.
See you, brothers. We'll see you.
He almost ran me over. Because I guess God said, but wait, you haven't had enough girls today. And as soon as I got home, I finally ended the TikTok chain. And here we are, back at home once again. Which, the last Friday the 13th we had, March 13th, was when school shut down the first time. And now this Friday the 13th, it happens again. The next next Friday the 13th is in August of 2021. So I guess I'll see you with another one of these videos then. Okay, but seriously, this week was definitely a crazy one. From schools shutting down again to almost getting hit by a tornado.
Which, don't worry, I will talk about that in a future video.
But thankfully now, we're just back to the boring daily cycle we had in March. Wait, I don't think that's a good thing.
Floating trees, 19 hurricanes with names past the letter Z. Conspiracy theories about vaccines, murder hornets coming from across the sea.